everyone, this is Karen. I know you're like, where have you been? Okay, so sorry I've been MIA. I just really honest to God, haven't felt like doing videos in quite a while. I bought a few new packs and stuff for my Sims, probably about 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been playing that a lot. Most any time that I'm kind of MIA, you can tell that I bought a new Sim pack for Sims 4 or something. So, okay, let's see. I haven't been out in a month and a half, just about, since March 10th was my last time I went out shopping and went to any store, any gas station, convenience store, anything. My mom has been so graciously going to stores in the morning, early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, getting groceries for her household and for my household, for me. And she's been doing that like every 2 weeks. I'm praying for her a lot. I'm praying for my whole family, and so far so good. Anytime I go out of my house, whether it's just to go take out the garbage, go get the mail, just go for like a brief little walk or something, which has been a lot, but I wash my hands, I do this whole routine and everything. I do have a mask. It's a hospital mask, though. It's not a big, N95 mask. I have been shopping a lot online. More like on Facebook, baby clothing sale lives. Honestly, I didn't need any of it. For me, it was just kind of like I was really bored. And while like you go to a casino and as long as you're going to sit at the slot machine, you're going to have to put money into it. You're pretty much paying for your entertainment. So I was doing the same thing that way as I was for baby clothes. I really didn't need any more. Honest to God, didn't need any more. I was just doing it because I was bored. And yeah, so all the clothes that I really am not going to keep, I'll just donate when all this is over with. As far as the babies go, they're still smoky. I took them out of the kitty litter about a week and a half ago. I threw the kitty litter away. I washed up that bin and everything, and they're just in the bin with nothing right now. My mom is going to take them for 2 to 3 weeks and put them in somewhere in her garage, so that way hopefully that smell can come out. I'm realizing the smell is more in their hair than it is in the vinyl at this point. I've washed them all from start to now 3 times. I've done a vinegar wash, have put them in kitty litter with baking soda, and my big mistake that I did was I put all of them in the same bin instead of putting one at a time in and just biding my time. I put them all in there, except for I'm already calling her Zoe, except for Quinlan. They're just kind of. That's my upstairs neighbors making noise. I usually don't mind it. It kind of like, goes, over my head, but when they're stomping like that, it's just like, oh my God. It's like, I'm living here too. These babies don't cry. You hear them crying, you hear them making noise. So, yeah, they're all going to go in my mom's garage for 2 to 3 weeks. As far as anything else, my friend comes over once a week. He comes over on Sunday. Yes, just friends. Just friends. And they say he's just a friend. So, he comes over, we talk a little bit, we watch a sermon on YouTube. One of us, usually we swap weeks. 1 week he'll pick a sermon, then I'll pick the music, and vice versa for the next week. And then we listen to a couple songs, gospel Christian music, and then we'll get our dinner ready. We eat dinner, and then we just sit on the couch and we chat or we watch a movie and we talk about life and all this stuff. So every week I really do look forward for him to come over, just because it's the only human contact that I'm having right now. I'm used to being alone, but I didn't realize the mundane things that I thought that were what was kind of keeping me more, not alive, but more busy. Just going to the grocery store. And I realized, since not going out at all, that I'm a lot more out of shape by not just shopping. Like, my mom and I would go to Aldi's, and we'd go to like a farmer's market, like maybe once a week. We'd go to another big store, we'd do some little errands. We'd just go maybe a couple times a week, and that was it. And then maybe we walked her dog, Sophie, maybe like once or twice a week, if that. So we weren't going out all that much. But I can tell you, it was a major difference. I can't wait to just get in a car and go somewhere and just like go to a store and like walk in a store and like shop. Not shop to shop, but just, I don't know, I miss it, you know. I'm sure y'all know, and you know, yeah, we're all going through this. We might not be in the same boat, Wendy Weeby. She said something on Facebook. But we're all in this, you know, together. So, as far as that goes, and I did dress all the babies for Easter. I took pictures like 3 days later. I didn't do any videos. I do have a video from last year that I was going to post, like from 2019 Easter, that I was going to post this Easter, and I didn't. And I'm not going to wait till next Easter. I'm just going to post it one day, and hopefully y'all like it. So that's what I've been up to. I've been getting a few boxes of the baby clothing. I've ordered from Walmart. I've ordered a couple things from Joann Fabrics. They actually had their dual duty thread on sale last week, and I ordered like maybe seven, what is it called, rolls of thread, and I can't wait for those to come in. Yeah. I have not tried to do any masks or headbands, but I'm trying to fashion something to go on masks, so that way it doesn't hurt people's ears. But I've not been able to have that come to fruition yet. I've got to get off my butt and try it again. My sewing machine is actually sitting right near the tripod. And so yeah, my mom so graciously have done my laundry. She did like 4 loads of laundry like 3 days ago. And I'm definitely going to pay her fruitfully when I get some money in a few weeks. And I'm also waiting for the stimulus check to come through. And so yeah, that's easy when you have a father working in taxes. So as far as that goes, and if I haven't talked to you recently, it's not like I'm trying to not talk to anybody. I'm kind of in my own little world here, and as much as I am very independent, it's starting to weigh on me a little bit being alone so much. But like I said, every Sunday I just get so excited on that friend coming over for a few hours. My stomach is really starting to gurgle. Yeah. Fat girl story. Like 2 weeks ago, I ordered some food and some stuff from Walmart. What I hated is, like, most of it was like, gotta pick up in store, gotta pick up in store. But I found Pepperidge Farm, the variety pack of those cookies, Milano and all the other kind of cookies. I'm thinking about actually ordering that again because it was so good. And I honestly sat there in one sitting and ate the whole box. There's 42 cookies in that box. I almost ate the whole box in one sitting. Honest to God. Honest to God. And before I ate that box, I had a tuna fish sandwich with lettuce on it. And I had half a bag of popcorn. I was just sitting on my bed watching a Netflix something, and I was just like chowing down, and honestly, I couldn't stop. I just, that girl problems, I couldn't stop. Those cookies were so good. I'm honestly thinking about ordering them again. They're only like $4 to $5 per box, so that was pretty nice. Yeah, what you doing? So, I have been sleeping on and off, just napping during the day. I've actually been sleeping a lot, like a lot. But then yesterday I got up at 8:30 in the morning, and I went like all day till like 1:30 last night. Of course I sat down here and there, and then I had a terrible sleep. So I don't know what that is all about. I've been having really crazy dreams lately. Really just out there. Really crazy dreams. So what else? If you have Medicaid, you can go on Amazon and get Amazon Prime for like $7 a month if you have Medicaid. Just to let you all know. And then you can watch free Amazon Prime videos through that. All you have to do is, I just took a picture of my Medicaid card, and on my camera, you've got a phone, whatever you can do that with, and then just sent it to them. Like, you can sign up through them. And I was a little leery about it at first, but then $7 a month for Prime is pretty good, especially if you don't have the money to pay $100 up front for like 6 months or the whole year or whatever. So, yeah. I've done that. I watched Madam C.J. Walker. Oh my gosh, I love that. Octavia Spencer is awesome. And there's another something on Prime, which was weird because I thought it was going to be a movie, and then it was like 4 series, like about an hour each long. So it was like a really long movie, or it was a very short series. I love Madam C.J. Walker. Oh, that was really good. If you haven't seen it, you've got to watch it. I don't care what nationality you are. Girl, it's good. Okay, so and then I have to watch The Amazing or the Something Mrs. Maisel. It's on YouTube Prime, and there are like reviews. So that's on my watch list. Right now I've been just trying to keep everything up, dishes, laundry, all that kind of stuff. Actually, my apartment was spotless, and then for like the last 24 hours, it's just been a complete mess again, so I've got to work on that. You hear all that jumping and pounding and popping? That's the norm. So on a serious note, my brother, as a corrections officer, he had COVID. I cried when I heard that he had it, because until you've heard it from somebody in your household or from a family member, you don't really know a lot about it. He's fine. He got through it. It took him 2 to 3 weeks. Unfortunately, he has to return back to work because he's an essential worker. So he had it. I was worried, but I prayed for him a lot, and he came through it. I'm not saying my prayers are more effective than your prayers. I'm just saying that that's what I did to get through it instead of worry constantly. I was worried, plus I prayed. So he's okay. He's going to go back to work in a few days, I think, once he gets the, once he takes the test again and gets the clear to go back to work. And his kids are fine, wife is fine, and so yeah. So that was scary. Definitely having a family member, my brother, to have COVID, that was pretty scary. There are a lot of people that you don't know this have different symptoms. Everybody's not going to have the same symptoms. It just depends on, I guess, what kind of immune system you have. Not everybody is going to get really, really sick. Only the worst cases get really, really sick. In my brother's case, it was more like he had a really, really bad cold, plus like a little bit of like flu symptoms. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and share that with you, and let that be a testimony that my brother had it, and he's fine. He's good to go. It's done. So, yeah. Let me think what else. As far as me, I'm just trying not to be in the kitchen all day long eating food. Honest to God, I'm just trying to stay away from food unless I need to eat. What else? There's really nothing much to talk about, y'all. I just want to say, for those that are out there that are judging and condemning people and doing all that, that's not your place. God's the judge. Let God do his job and be the judge, and you do your job as Christians and pray for other people and stop judging. Who are we to judge anybody? Who are we to condemn anybody? That's enough, y'all. It really is. And besides people missing their family members, and besides the terrible aspects of coronavirus and all that it entails, besides that, I'm making that very clear. I kind of don't want things to return to normal. Only because in this time we've really learned to value our lives. We've really learned to value our loved ones and to value what we really have instead of all these materialistic things. And I don't want to lose that after everything stops and returns to normal again. I want this, our camaraderie and our friendships and our livelihoods, to be the new norm. Besides the dangerous aspects of COVID, besides people having to not touch their families because they're doctors or because they're in this profession or that profession. I don't want the dangerous part of COVID, but I don't want there to be another normal like it was before. You know, parents are staying home with their children. They're teaching, they're schooling their children, helping them with work. You know, I believe every bad thing, God always turns something bad into a good. And I know this is going to sound a little maybe radical, a little kind of crazy, but I believe right now we are having the revival that we've needed for such a long time. So hopefully y'all can maybe think about that and just, yeah. Besides the dangerous aspects, I think that this has been very good for us to consider other people. For the whole world is making masks and headbands and things for essential workers. The whole world is doing this. There's so many people. We're all coming together, and that makes my heart so happy. That why does it have to take such a dangerous thing for all of us to come together? For us to stop thinking about ourselves. Me too. And think about other people and put others first for once. This is what I love about the time that we're having now. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. My stomach is really, I'm getting nauseous really bad right now. So I really got to get off here and eat some dinner and bust my butt tonight so that way I can wake up tomorrow morning on Sunday to a nice little apartment. And so I love y'all so much. If I don't say it enough, I love you. For those that can, please stay home as much as you can. I know that it's difficult, but the more people are out, the longer this is going to go on. And it's really not fair to the people that have been quarantining themselves away from their family. You know, it's like, unfortunately, what some do affects all of us. And the more you're out and kind of careless and not worrying, you know, even if, you know, you're young, you could still be a carrier of the virus. Even if you don't get it that bad, you could still be a carrier to the virus to somebody older, and somebody older or who is a senior citizen could get it and pass away. So please stay in as much as you humanly possibly can, and let's get this over with, y'all. Okay? I love you so much. Please be safe, and hopefully I'll come up with some kind of a funny parody video in the next week or something. I need to start doing that again. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to brainstorm. But I love you lots, and I thank you so much for watching. Mwah. God bless you and yours.